So we're going to plant potatoes today.
Yeah, we are.
Cover it, cover, cover.
And we'll do the same thing for these two right here. We're going to plant 4 different kinds of potatoes. These are called Yukon Golds. We grew these last year. That's the only kind that we grew last year. But we're also, here, put that back in here. We're also going to grow,
Potatoes.
these are called the Kennebec Whites. So these are a white potato that I hear are good storage potatoes. So we'll have this kind of potato too. We also have, these kinds are called Adirondack Blue. So these are a blue potato. Very cool. Never grew these before. That'll be pretty. And we have this. Whoa. These are ready. Look at these. These are already ready to be planted. My goodness. These are Norland Reds. So these are red potato. So we'll be growing red, white, and blue potatoes. Very patriotic colors. So we're doing this a little bit different than last year. Last year we did this in a raised bed. This year we're doing it in the ground beds that are 30 inches wide and about, I say like 17, 18 feet long on this last one. And what I'm gonna do, I never tried this in the ground before, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do kind of a diamond pattern like this, about 12 inches apart, and then I'll have one kind of diagonal in the middle to them, and then I'll keep going further down to like this, and that's what we're going to try to do. You want them to be about 6 inches in the ground, right, Lucy? Is that what we said, 6 inches? You want them, if it has, can the camera see this?
Yeah.
Okay. You want, if it has eyes on it, you want to make sure that they're pointed up so that they know to grow up. We want to put this in the soil, but you have to get down, and with your hands you have to make a hole. You got to do like a deep hole, like this, and then we're going to put it. You want to put it in? Right here?
No.
You don't want to get dirty? This is really deep soil. This is good. Where are all these? So we want these to face up. Like that. We're going to come in with the compost at the end and hill this up. So they might not be perfectly spaced, about 12 inches apart, but that's what I was aiming for. And they're all not currently about 6 inches deep, I think is what you're looking for. But I have a big pile of compost that I'm gonna come and hill up on top of these so all these potatoes have room to grow. And they actually grow all around where that potato, the seed potato, is planted. So it doesn't need to be like insanely deep to give the potatoes room. They're all going to grow around that potato's level. So they just need that about 6 inches or so. Before I cover up with soil, I'm going to put some of this bone meal down, which says, I did this last year, it worked well. It's good for tubers. These are tubers. Potatoes are considered tubers. So that's what I'm going to do now. So that was it. Potatoes are planted. I didn't get to plant all of them. I got all those bags of seed potatoes from Tractor Supply. Each bag was about 3 or 4 pounds of seed potatoes. So I might be able to do a second succession of potatoes somewhere. I don't know where. I'll need to make some more space for it. But one thing I didn't mention is that last year I grew potatoes and I planted them about a month before I planted this year. And that was just like a lack of knowledge and experience, because what I learned last year was when I planted that third week of March, in like the first or second week of April, my plants, excuse me guys, I'm talking, excuse me. We had a frost, a late frost, and a lot of those potatoes that had started growing out of the soil had really bad frost burn, and a lot of those vines died. And they still grew, like those vines that died just died back, and I guess they grew, you know, new vines, but I have a feeling that it may have impacted the final yield of potatoes that we got. So this year I'm planting, and I planted the third week of March. This year it's the third week of April, and we just had 2 really cold nights, and it looks like the forecasts will be warming up from here on out. So hopefully we'll have a bigger yield. We'll see how we do in those in-ground beds with the potatoes. I'll give some updates maybe later in the summer. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching this video. Give us a like if you liked it. Thumbs up if you learned anything. And subscribe to our channel if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet. We'll do a lot of videos like this and do some about market gardening, which I will be attempting for the first time this year coming up. And so stick around for future videos like that. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Action.
Today, we're going to plant potatoes.
No. Go.
So we're going to plant potatoes today.
I'll do this one.
Cover them?
Huh?
Can I cover them?
Oops. You just moved the camera.
No, I didn't.
Let me